勝負に。はい。お互いに。はい。はい、切り返し。はい。答え。同時。何返しどう。 逆にえい
Are you consciously using your breath to help your body and your mind work better?
息を使って、考え方とか体とかをもっとよく使えるように、その息とか考えていますか？
こうお互いにこうお互いにこう構えてるお互いにこの一番ここが一番危険なところなのでここは別に危険じゃない。こうね、考えてる。
It's not so dangerous when you're apart.
危険じゃない。ここが一番危険なところ。お互いに一やった。
So it's the most dangerous when you're very close together.
一番危険なところ。ここでの呼吸は。
So you don't want to do a lot of panting and stuff when you're close together.
呼吸にこの体の動きで相手に疲れてるとか。
You don't want to appear tired to your partner when you're close together.
相手にバレないようにす
You
るこ
don't
とが
want
一
your
番
partner
大
to
事。
know when you're tired. Your opponent.
So then how do they keep themselves calm when maybe they're feeling that fear when they're close?
どうやって相手にバレしないようにどうしますか？
まず一つは普段から
First one.
普段から練習でしっかり呼吸をこう整えられるように鍛
So
えてい
in
く。
practice, when you're practicing, you just kind of naturally practice not panting too much, not getting out of breath.
それと最初のこう一番一番最初のこういう練習の時に一息ねずっと声を出したまま9本を打ち終わるというね。
So when you first start practicing those men, the head strikes, you practice doing it all in one breath. So you become used to it.
まあそういう練習を繰り返しすることによって鍛えていく。
So you can become used to it in a match because you practice it that way so many times.
Can they feel how badly is the impact when I would see a couple times it would hit your head or they'd hit you in the body and they didn't look phased?
痛いですか？その
No
とか
No
No, it doesn't hurt.
No power
It's not
力はやら
such
ない。
a strong hit. It's not so much about hitting as hard as you can. It's very more precision.
すごい上手い人ほど痛くない。
So if you're fighting with someone who's very skilled, it doesn't hurt at all.
And why do you not hit anybody in the legs ever? Or is it more like like an upper body kind of?
足、歌いませんでしょうか？
足は
なぜでしょう
ない。
か？
足はもうなし。
You don't hit the legs.
もちろんこういうところ叩かれたら痛いんだけど、こういうところ叩かれたら痛いんだ
These
けど。
places would hurt if you hit.
ボール
Because it's a sport.
ボールがあるところは OK だ。
You don't hit where there's a hurt.
ただ力が剣道の教えの中で剣道の教えの大事なことで
Teachings of Kendo. The most
一
important
番
thing.
相手を見る。
Watch it like your eyes. Eye contact, watching your partner or your
一
opponent.
眼二足三短四力っていう言葉があるんだけど、一番はね。
The motto in Japanese is an abbreviation. So then the first thing is the eyes, the watching your opponent.
で2番目に足。
The second thing is your legs and your feet.
足をしっかりですね。三短下っ腹に腹お腹にしっかり力を入れる。
And then the third thing is keeping your core strong.
で力が4番目力。
And the fourth thing is power.
なぜ4番目に力になるのかっていうと力はいりません。力を抜いてっていうことで4番目になる。
So power, you might ask, why is power number 4 out of 5 things? It's because the power is not so important. You don't want to be using too much power when you're fighting.
多分こう見てたら力が絶対いる一番じゃない、パワーね、ナンバーワン
It might look like power is the most important thing when you're watching,
って思うかもしれないんだけれども、この4番目に
but
ある
it's
というこ
really
とで
number 4 out
力
of
は
5.
いらないっていう。
So you're not actually hitting very hard.
What was number 5?
5番目は何でしょう？
5番目は一応剣のこの専門用語の中にはない。4番目ない。
Oh, sorry, there was only 4.
一眼、四力、三段、四四ね、四力、ここまでそう。
Oh, so there's only 4. Sorry.
Can you explain how the use of the voice?
Yeah. 声をかけることをちょっと説明してくれませんか？
掛け声はどう出すかっていう。今言ったように一眼目、二足足、三段、これお腹に近い。お腹から声を出す。
So you yell from the
ネックからじゃなくて、お腹からしっかり。
So you're not shouting from here, you're shouting from here. なぜ声をかけますか？
声は自分のこの気持ちを相手にアポネンツをしっかりこう向ける。
So your voice is to let your opponent know your feelings and your intention.
相手を威圧するのと自分を鼓舞する、自分をこうしっかり奮い立たせる気持ちを、それをために声を。
So you're yelling for your opponent's sake. I think also you have to, when in Kendo when you're attacking, you always shout where you're going to, like the kind of strike. The men is the head strike, and so it maybe all sounds the same when they're yelling in the middle of a match, but there's different kinds of strikes, and you have to say the kind of strike that you're doing.
Is that so the person knows where to protect themselves?
So, and then also that's how it's scored. Is the scoring? There's 3 judges, I think, in a Kendo match.
それと一番はっきりと剣道で全然他のスポーツと違うことはのガッツとバンの
So in Kendo, the one thing that's the most different from all different sports is that it's all
勝っても相手に勝ってポイントを取ってもポイントを取ってもガッツポーズは絶対にしちゃダメ。
So you don't really show any kind of like, yes, I won when you score in Kendo. Even if you win, you don't really.
if もしこうガッツポーズ
So if you did like this
ポイン
pose
ト
to win,
ポイントなし
so
の
you don't get any points. So I guess you don't really acknowledge that you've gotten the point. It's a very
相手にこう敬意を表して勝っても相手に見せない相手の気持ちを考えて試合をする。
so you don't want to gloat in front of your opponent. So you act like nothing changed, even if you just won a point.
Is the purpose of that to keep you more humble, or what's the reason for that?
それは、to kind of consider your opponent's feelings. You don't want to
やっぱり相手を尊重する。自分が勝ったから君はもう負けたんだダメなんだよっていうんじゃなくて、勝っても負けてもいい試合をしたねっていうそういうこう相手も尊重して自分も大事にする、っていうまあちょっと難しいんですけど。
to just kind of to show respect for your opponent.
Do you acknowledge a hit? If somebody hits you, do you acknowledge that?
もし相手に負けたらなんか勝ったとかなんかしませんか？
もしこうなんか勝って、まあ練習の時は勝った負けたってあんまりないんだけど、ミート大会の時に、勝ってももしすれ違う時に今日はいい試合したねとか次頑張ってねとか、まあそういう感じでお互いに声を。
So like after the match, you kind of congratulate your opponent, like, oh, good luck at the next round. But I think during the match, you don't really acknowledge anything.
So what happens if you forget to tell where you're gonna hit and you just hit there?
もし
違うところ。
声をかけることを忘れたらどうしますか？じゃあ面し。けど面言わない。
剣道で大事なのは3つ。気持ち、気ね。
So the first one is kind of your feeling.
声。気っていうのはまあ気持ちと声のことなんだけど、声。それと気、剣、しない。ね、ヒット。タイ、ボディバランス。これが3つが揃って初めて一本。
So the three things in scoring kendo is first your feeling, which is also your voice to let the opponent know. The second is the strike, the actual hitting, and the third is your body movement. So those are all things that are important when it's scoring. So I think if you don't say it, then you don't get any points.
どれか一つでもかけたらそれはしてるというか。
So you can't get any points if you forget any of those three things or don't do it. Like if your body is wrong. It's just as important.
Has either one of these gentlemen ever won like a tournament?
磯部先生か二木さんが大会とかに参加しました。勝ったことありますか？
僕
試合とか。
僕は大学のカレッジ、インターナショナルジャパンインターナショナルミーツかなで僕は30ベスト30でハイスクール四国エリア2年生セカンドイヤーで優勝。
So he won in college. He made it to the Japan International Tournament. He was in the top 30, and then in high school, as a second year, he won the prize for the Shikoku area, which is the smallest of the 4 main islands, Shikoku Island. So there's 4 prefectures there, and he won that level. And the second year of high school is the last year that high school students compete in Japan.
私もミキさんも6段。
And they're both level 6 dan out of 8.
I have one more question. It seems that like within karate, it's the yakusoku kumite. Is that a lot of, was it like pre-planned forms going back and forth?
Yeah, I think these are practice drills.
Okay.
I have a question. At the very beginning and end, when you bowed, it seemed that you also bowed to another direction. What was the meaning of that bow when one of them turned around to bow the other direction?
初めと終わりで、2人が、この向こうも礼しました。それはどうしてですか？
多分この会場入った時にジャパニーズ道場、道場は神殿、ゴッドハウスっていうか、そこの神様を祀っている。そこの道場で私たちは稽古をさせていただいています。そこで修行させていただいてもいるっていう、そこの神様に対して今からしっかり練習をします。まあ神様に誓うという。
So in Japanese dojos, there's usually one part that's the shrine, so that the god or whoever is kind of watching over everything you do. So at the beginning, you vow to kind of say, oh, from now on, we're about to start our difficult practice.
I see.
あとまあ礼の仕方なんですね。
And then when you're bowing,
礼の仕方なんだけど、剣道は一応立ちたスタンドアップ。
so the first time you bow standing up,
2種類あります。
there's 2 kinds of bowing.
一つは神殿での礼。
So the first is when you bow towards the shrine,
30 degrees。
30 degrees.
アポネンス。
And
向かい合った時、
when you're facing your opponent,
50 degrees。
50 degrees.
バッと目を離してたんだけど、
And you always keep eye contact with your opponent when you're bowing to your opponent.
で座った時の礼は必ず。
And then when you're sitting, there's a different bow that you do.
剣道の場合はここの襟を見せない、相手に見せない。
So when you're bowing in kendo, you don't want to show the back of your neck to your opponent.
でここ三角、トライアングル。
And you make a triangle with your hands when you bow on the
セン
floor.
ターにノーズ。
And you put your nose in the center of the triangle.
So now, they would like to teach them, but they also want to do something with the younger kids first, or is that?
今からどうしましょうか。授業か子供たちと一緒に写真とか写真がいいんですか。So they'd like to take a picture first with
Okay.
the younger kids.
Sure.
Oh, nice. That's okay.